I'm Logan with Chrome Americas, and today we're going to walk through the options and features of the BCU 570. This is Kromschröder's burner control unit for single burner applications. So let's find out what it can do. The BCU 570 is a compact burner control unit designed for DIN rail mounting inside an electrical cabinet. Its main functions include managing ignition, flame monitoring, and the burner startup sequence. It also supports timed pre-purge and post-purge. Standard safety functions include monitoring of high gas pressure, low gas pressure, and low air pressure switches. Several options are available to expand the base functionality. The C1 option enables a tightness test of your double blocking safety valves using a pressure switch. Alternatively, the same option can be used to monitor the proof of closure switch on the first safety valve. The next option relates to air actuators. The F1 option supports the IC20 and IC40 actuators, while the F2 option supports RBW actuators and frequency controlled fans. If you want an external display on the cabinet door, the OCU can be easily integrated. The OCU allows you to view the operating status and fault messages in plain text rather than the error code format. If you need the 570 to communicate with a PLC, then a BCM module can be added to enable this functionality. There are two fieldbus protocols available, and these are Profinet and Modbus TCP. So here is BCSoft version 4. That is what the BCU 5 series will want to use. There's also version 3. If you need any help getting connected, we have an entire video dedicated to connecting your devices to BCSoft, so check that out if you need assistance there. So we are connected to the 570, and we are looking at the process values page. So there's all kinds of good information that'll show you what is happening with your process as far as the BCU goes. In the middle here you can see a mirror image of what the display is showing currently, along with the position or error code if there was one. So the next tab we have here is the parameters tab. So there are several sub-tabs here, if you will. Some important ones to highlight is the burner application. So if you have a pilot, if you want to start with a bypass valve, all of these are broken down in the technical information. And another one to highlight is the type of sensor you're using: flame rod, standard UV, self-checking UV. Got a lot of different timings here. We can set up our limits like high gas pressure protection, low gas, low air pressure. A couple different options there that can be disabled entirely. On the air page, this is everything to do with the air. If you want a delay for your fan signal, if you would like to change the type of actuator you're going to use, if you want to set up the timing for your pre-purge or post-purge, or turn them off entirely. Next, our valve proving system. If you get the C1 option, you can do your tightness test or set it up for proof of closure switch monitoring. Some other things here, we've got some programmable terminals that don't have to be used, but you've got some different options in each of these here. This is for setting up the type of address check you'd like to use if you're talking to a PLC. And then the extras tab here just shows you the model breakdown. These aren't things that you can change, and you can also update your password if you would like to. I don't recommend doing that unless you're going to write it down somewhere that it can be found later. And then finally we have our statistics page. A couple sub tabs here as well. This breaks down lots of running information, how long it's been running, how many times certain outputs have taken place. This is a counter for every error code that is set in the BCU. Totalizer, essentially the same thing as the user statistics, but the user ones can be reset. The last 10 error codes that have been detected, and counters for the power module. So that wraps up BCSoft version 4. So let's move on. So what separates the BCU 570 from the 560, 565, and 580? The BCU 570 is designed exclusively for single burner applications. The other 5 series BCUs can be paired with an FDU for multi-burner monitoring. Another key difference is the 570 does not require 24-volt input signals to start, to perform a remote reset, or to enable air valve control. The other BCUs in the 5 series do require 24-volt inputs for those functions. The BCU 570 is a compact, flexible solution for single burner control with reliable monitoring and safety functions. For questions on the BCU 570 or any other Kromschröder products, feel free to reach out to support@chromamericas.com. Thanks for watching.